marching with the darkness as they navigate the landscapes of the unknown.
Welcome to another episode of The Asylum with Harley and Joker. Oh my. Purpose is not wanting to load today.
I got it. Just keep going.
Okay, guys. Tonight we are doing our 1951 music bracket. And we have a few guests with us. We have CJ, the music god himself. And we have Lisa and Phil from Yeah, Uh-huh. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great.
Great.
No
And
work.
of course,
all
we
play.
have King Joker himself.
That's right, ladies and gents. That's right. It is a special night in the asylum.
Purpose does
Right.
not want to go today. Okay, we
Fuck it. Just leave it.
Remove
It's
it.
whatever. Parapost is stupid sometimes. But just leave it for now, I guess. That's why I do have time anyway. But, yeah. Since Harley hanging arranged reviews already, I guess. That's right, folks. Maniacal Music Musings has decided to let the asylum borrow from their massive bracket collection, the Billboard brackets, because we did Rolling Stone in our show. I'm like, let's do Billboard on this show to keep it a little different. And I could have started in the 40s, but I decided to start in 1951 just for shits and giggles. And surprisingly, it's not a bad playlist, honestly. I'm impressed by this. So I think these are going to be, the 50s are going to be fun, I think. And they're only 30 songs because that's the way they did things in the 50s. So once we get to the 60s, they will be, once we get to the 60s, they will be 3-part brackets because there'll be 100 songs, but that's different. We'll get there eventually, a year down the road. And everybody knows how brackets go on this show anyway, so shit, let's start this one off. And the music god gets to go first because, yeah, that's a thing. And it's going to start off with number 30 ranked Because of You by Les Baxter versus number 16 ranked It's No Sin by Eddie Howard.
Les Baxter.
Mm.
My brain's trying to remember which ones are which.
I listened to these enough to know. Well, for the most part. The end didn't kill me a little bit, but Harley, which way you want to go?
It's No Sin.
Yeah, there are two forms of sin. It's no sin on this bracket because I guess in the 50s people sang the same songs. I don't get that really, but okay. I guess that's a 50s thing. But I gotta go with Les Baxter because of just the way that playlist opened with that song was fucking incredible. That's such a great song. Sin, It's No Sin is it's alright. It ain't amazing. It's okay. But Phil, which way you want to go?
Well, I didn't really like Because of You, and then it's probably it's fine for the type of the genre that it fills at the time. It's probably really fit right in, but I'm not really fond of that era.
Oh, are we going to do this again?
So I'm going to go with
It's No Sin.
It's No Sin.
Yeah.
Well, that means in the first matchup we have a tiebreaker, and Lisa, that gets to be you this time.
I gotta go with It's No Sin.
Oh,
I found Because of You a little bit syrupy.
oh,
We lost CJ.
music god has some technical difficulties for a second, I guess. But actually, I gotta share this shit out so we have to get viewers. But Harley gets to start the next matchup anyway. He goes last, so he can get back on. But Harley, the next matchup is the number 29 ranked The Thing by Phil Harris and his orchestra, or number 15 ranked My Heart Cries for You by Guy Mitchell and Mitch Miller.
Oh, it's right there.
My Heart Cries for You.
Yeah, I gotta give that a nope. Nope. Fuck nope. My Heart Cries for You, not a bad song. I enjoyed it, but I gotta go with The Thing. I meant to Google it today because I want to know what the hell The Thing is supposed to be even. Like, what's it supposed to be? Like it doesn't really tell you. I'm like, is it an alien? Is it a demon? Like, what the fuck is this thing? Like, is it an innuendo? 100% possible in the 50s, I guess. But I don't know. It reminds me. The thing reminds me of Purple People Eater, and like that's the vibe I got from that song, and I enjoyed that song immensely. That might also be my favorite song out of this whole damn bracket. So I gotta go with The Thing. I freaking love that song. My Heart Cries for You is not bad, but The Thing is just better. Which way did you want to go, Phil?
I went with The Thing also.
And Lisa?
So did I. I kind of enjoyed the novelty of it. My Heart Cries for You was kind of in the middle for me, 50s romance. And Philip wrote Bob Braun-esque, which I'm not sure if anyone but us knows who Bob Braun was.
Cincinnati entertainer.
Yeah, he was a Cincinnati entertainer, daytime talk show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you?
It reminds me of that. It reminds me of that song. It's from some movie. I keep seeing it in reels on Facebook. Like my grandfather is my uncle or something like that. Like it's like I forget what the hell it's from.
Again?
It's my own grandpa.
Yeah, that song. Yeah, that song. It reminds me of that. Like the way it's sung reminds me of that a lot, and I enjoyed it. But Lisa, you wanted to go with The Thing as
I'm
well?
going with The Thing as well.
Which means The Thing does move into the next round. But which way did you want to go, CJ? The Thing or My Heart Cries for You?
I was gonna say you didn't even let me vote, bro.
You were going last in this one anyway, so when you bounced off for a second, I was like, all right, cool, he's last, so it works.
Stupid. The other computer doesn't like run in StreamYard for some reason. The sound cuts out. But yeah, I'm going with The Thing. That was. I'm like you. That basically what I had chose to win. So.
Yeah.
I have a couple. There's another one I have that could possibly compete against it, but we'll see. But that means that I get to start the next matchup, and it's okay. Either of these are really not that great, but whatever. It's number 28 ranked, Undecided by the Ames Brothers and Les Brown, or number 14 ranked, Mockingbird Hill by Patti Page. I was not a huge fan of either of these 100%, but I do have slight memories of my grandfather listening to the Ames Brothers when I was down visiting in Florida for the summertime. So I gotta I guess I gotta go with Undecided. Mockingbird Hill, there's a better version of it on this than that one. So I gotta go with Undecided. But Phil, which way you want to go?
Well, I agree with you that there's a better version, but I liked Mockingbird Hill. I liked anything on this that had Patti Page singing it, and I didn't realize I was such a fan. I mean, this song is kind of bouncy and kind of overly positive, but considering some of the other songs, this stands out for me. So,
yeah, that makes sense. I get it. But Lisa, which way do you want to go?
I am undecided. I did not care for this Mockingbird Hill. If it was the other one, it would win. But this particular version, I just could not get my head around it.
That's what I say. But so you want to go with Undecided since you're undecided?
Absolutely.
And CJ, is it Undecided or Mockingbird Hill?
I'm going with Patti Page. I like Patti Page. She's one of those old singers I like.
I like her in another song on this, not that one though. But Harley, which way do you want to go? You're the tiebreaker on this.
I'm going with Undecided.
I'm not mad at that. It works. I honestly didn't care which one of these moved on. But good. Next, I don't know. That's the thing with these. I don't know which one will take it automatically. Like it's not like it was in the on like 80s metal brackets. But that means that Phil gets to start off the next one, and it's number 27 ranked "You're Just in Love" by Perry Como, going against number 13 ranked "Mockingbird Hill" by Les Paul and Mary Ford.
Absolutely. I had the Mockingbird Hill version with Les Paul ranked as one of the top 1 or 2 songs on this. So. But I did like the Perry Como song a little bit, but tough competition.
It is. It is. And Lisa, which way do you want to go?
I liked, like I said, I liked the Mockingbird Hill, the Les Paul version much better than the original. But I'm gonna have to go with You're Just in Love. I really enjoyed that. I felt like I could really go to like a 50s nightclub and dance all night to that song, you know, with cocktails and all the whole fantasy of that.
Yeah, I felt like I was in the freaking Shining in this listening to this playlist, and like I got transported back in time in that picture. That's what it felt like. But
And wasn't The
CJ.
Shining in the 70s though? But yeah, it was like that supper club,
Well,
you know,
when he
Catskill vibe.
when he went back in the pictures, it was like the 40s or 50s because he was in the 70s. So it was like the 40s or 50s when he went back in the picture. But
Okay, the flashbacks.
yeah, but which way do you want to go, CJ? You're Just in Love or Mockingbird Hill?
You know, I'm a massive fan of the TV show Night Court. So, in honor of Judge Harry Stone, we're going with Perry Como.
And Harley?
What were the choices?
You're Just in Love or Mockingbird Hill? Pay attention.
Sorry, I'm dealing with children. Mockingbird Hill.
Ooh, which makes me the tiebreaker, and I don't want to break a tie, but it's the better version of Mockingbird Hill, but it's Perry fucking Como. I mean, out of all the names of artists in this bracket, there were maybe 4 or 5 I knew off the top of my head right away before I heard them, and Perry Como was 100% has to be one of them. He's a legend. So.
Oh yeah, all of my Perry Comos are high.
And You're Just in Love is a pretty good song. It's well done, but
Kind of in a Perry Como.
some of these songs I will say are not lyrically the best. They're just too. I don't know how to even describe it, but that means Lisa gets started with the next matchup, and it's number 26 ranked "Would I Love You" by Patti Page versus number 12 ranked "I Get Ideas" by Tony Martin.
I gotta go with Patti Page.
And CJ?
It was Patti Page versus who?
Tony Martin, I Get Ideas.
Yeah, Patti Page.
Yeah, I Get Ideas was just a little too stalker.
Yeah.
I'll get into it. But Harley, which way do you want to go?
Patti Page.
Oh, which means Patti Page wins this matchup automatically. Which, I mean, it's not a bad song, but I think there's another Patti Page song that I like. I thought there's only 2, but maybe there's 3. But What I Love You was just no. It was okay. It wasn't great. I Get Ideas was very very stalkerish for the 50s. Very stalkerish for the 50s. But it was. I kind of liked it. Like it's. Like I was just thinking to myself the whole time, like, oh, if they could see the dances kids do nowadays compared to what they did. But I gotta give Tony Martin. I kind of like that song. It's kind of high school boyish. I'm sure high school boys love that song. But back in the 50s. But which way you want to go, Phil, or would you guys say?
Well, like I said, I really like Patti Page. I like all of Patti Page's songs on this. Just because of her vocals. And yeah, this the Tony Martin song, that is kind of pervy, kind of like Baby It's Cold Outside. I'm sure that it could be picked apart,
That innocent perviness of the 50s, yeah.
And Make Believe by
Right.
Twitty.
Well,
I don't think
seems innocent.
I think that it more reflected on what society accepted than it did on any individual's like proclivities or whatever, but still, it didn't age well. So.
I mean, the way it ends though kind of saves it. Like that last line saves it. Like I just hope that you love me too. Like I mean, it kind of saves it in a way because it makes it more of a love song than anything. But it's I don't know. It has its issues in today's world. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that means we're back up to the music guy himself because he gets to start the next matchup.
Shut up.
And it's going to be number 25 ranked I Apologize by Billy Eckstein versus number 11 ranked Jezebel by Frankie Lane.
Oh yeah, Jezebel. That's a classic song, man.
And Harley?
Jezebel, because who doesn't like a good Jezebel?
Yeah, I mean, I Apologize was a good song. His vocals are great. But Jezebel is, I don't think I've ever heard that song even, but that song was freaking really good. Like, I like that song a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll go with Jezebel, putting it in the second round. But which way would you have gone, Phil?
Oh, Jezebel. Yeah. That was a cool song, especially for the time and everything. Yeah. It wasn't corny or anything.
And Lisa?
Jezebel.
Which means, folks, we have our first sweep of the bracket, and pretty far down for a sweep. But the others not the other side. We have one more matchup in this side of round one.
All that.
And that means that Harley gets to start this one off. And it's number 24 ranked Down Yonder by Del Wood. Or number 10 ranked Tennessee Waltz by Patty Page. Oh, there is a third one. I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee Waltz.
Yeah, I mean, Down Yonder is just an instrumental basically, and it while it's pretty decent guitar playing, I gotta go with Tennessee Waltz. That's the Patty Page song I liked. So, but which way do you want to go, Phil?
Well, I'm really conflicted because I have Down Yonder rated really high for what may be an arbitrary reason, because it appeared on the Red-Headed Stranger album. Willie Nelson used it as some background music.
Yeah.
I guess you'd almost call it a mashup, but when he entered a bar, the bar seemed to be playing, or it was definitely playing this song. So I gave it probably an artificially high ranking just because of that. And I'm not going to let that beat out Tennessee Waltz.
Oh, I doubt would anyway. But Lisa, which way would you have gone?
Oh, definitely Patty Page, Tennessee Waltz. No doubt.
And CJ?
Yeah, it's without this version, you don't get the astounding cover version that Pam Tillis did. So yeah, Tennessee Waltz all day.
And folks, that's our last matchup on this side of round one because there's a bye there's a bye for the highest ranked song on each side in these 50s. Oh, in a lot of these for the billboards. But that means the other side of round one gets started off by me. And ooh, tough one. It's number 23 ranked Rose, Rose, I Love You by Frankie Lane, or number 8 ranked If by Perry Como. Yeah. This is a tough one. It's a tough one. But if the other Perry Como song we did already was better, I got to go with Rose, Rose, I Love You because I like that song a lot. So it's catchy. But which way you want to go, Phil?
Rose, Rose, I Love You.
And Lisa?
I've got to go with I have to go with If. I just liked it a little bit better, just that much better.
And CJ?
Yeah, it's Rose, Rose, I Love You. That's one of the other songs I have on my list to win. So,
which means Frankie Lane moves on. But which way would you have gone, Harley?
Rose, Rose, I Love You.
And with that, folks, Frankie Lane gets his second song into round two.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that's all. I'm pretty sure that's all his songs on this one. But the next matchup gets started off by Phil, and it's number 22 ranked Abba Dabba Honeymoon by Debbie Reynolds and Carlton Carpenter, or number 7 ranked Cold Cold Heart by Tony Bennett.
What was the first one again? I'm sorry.
Abba Dabba
Abba
Honeymoon.
Dabba.
Yep.
Abba Dabba, Debbie Reynolds. That's a tough one. I kind of got them equally ranked here. So I'm going to go with Tony Bennett. I didn't like the Tony Bennett selections on this, but I like Tony Bennett, so I'm going to go with him for that reason.
I'm pretty sure in the other 51s that we're going to be doing, Tony Bennett has a lot. I think Tony Bennett's in this until like the 70s at certain points, but at least, I mean, I'm pretty sure he stops being on in the 80s. That's for sure. But it gets crazy by the freaking 80s. But Lisa, which way you want to go?
Abba dabba abba dabba abba dabba means I love you. I don't know if that's in that song, but I remember that from another song. So that's my choice.
That's an Abba Dabba Honeymoon. So yeah. But CJ, which way you want to go?
Yup. Yeah, Abba Dabba.
And Harley?
Abba Dabba. Hello, Richard the Beast.
Richard the Beast.
Oh, we can't see the string. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of happy you didn't give me the tiebreaker on this because I do love Tony Bennett, but and Cold Cold Heart is actually not a bad song. I actually enjoyed the shit out of it, but Abba Dabba Honeymoon, I didn't like it first, but it kind of grew on me, and it's Debbie Reynolds, who, I mean, I hate Debbie Reynolds, but yeah, I'll give another vote to Cold Cold Heart just for the fucks of it, but Abba Dabba Honeymoon still moves on. And it means the next matchup gets started off by Lisa, and it's number 21 ranked It's No Sin by Four Aces and Al Alberts, or number 6 ranked On Top of Old Smokey by the Weavers.
Oh, On Top of Old Smokey. My mom used to sing that to us, and I have that memory about that there's a few songs on here where I remember my mom teaching me those songs and singing them with me. And that's one of them.
And CJ?
Yeah, On Top of Old Smokey. It immediately made me... We had this tape in the truck that it was parody songs, and there's a parody of this song, On Top of Spaghetti. With sauce. And as soon as I heard it, I was just I went back to like 6 years old, sitting in the semi truck listening to that. You know, they had that. They had My Ding-a-Ling by Chuck Berry and a bunch of others. So
my grandfather used to sing that On Top of Spaghetti song all the freaking time.
Yeah,
but
yeah, and it might even be that was the one I learned as a child.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
But Harley, which way you want to go?
On Top of Old Smokey.
Oh, let me light up a cigarette, damn it. But yeah, I mean I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of On Top of Old Smokey. It's too folksy for me, really. I love the parody of it because I grew up with that, but this version is just like, and the fact that the guy says every line before like the backup singers sing it, like it kind of is like too churchy for me. But I'll give it to It's No Sin because this version of It's No Sin I liked a little bit better. But which way would you have gone, Phil?
Oh yeah, just like CJ said, the parodies. And they're all, people. This is one of the songs that like kids would like to try to invent their own parodies of it and stuff. It was just so
inspiring,
embedded, But I still don't like it all that much. But it does edge out that version of It's No Sin for me. But I don't count anyway. So.
You're that, buddy. But
You always
that
matter.
means
Mhm.
but that means the next matchup can start off by CJ, and it's going to be number 20 ranked, "My Truly Truly Fair" by Guy Mitchell and Mitch Miller,
Who
or
went
number 5 ranked,
It's
"Be My
Mercedes.
Love" by Mario Lanza.
Nope. Stop.
This
careful.
was a Mario Lanza song that I didn't like, so it's the other one.
And Harley?
Yep.
Yeah, "Be My Love" is not a great song. It's his voice, it was nothing special, and it was just sound like a typical 50s love song. Truly, "My Truly Truly Fair" is actually, I like that song. It's like almost medieval-esque, or like Robin Hood-esque, like Disney Robin Hood-esque, like with the freaking backup singers. Like it's almost like straight out of a play. Like, I'll go with "My Truly Truly Fair." I freaking love that one. But which way you want to go, Phil?
The thing I kept thinking when listening to this is that these people just cannot wait for rock and roll to start, because it's like
God.
it's like they're just itching. It's just like it's just not there yet, and it's like except for the Les Paul stuff maybe, and so yeah, I went with "Be My Love" by just a hair over this one, over "Truly Fair." And it was kind of operatic and corny, but that kind of, it was like almost sounded like an aria or something, which was kind of weird. But
it's early Queen. It's early Queen in my mind. But
yeah, like Night at the Opera. Yeah,
I'm surprised Freddie Mercury didn't freaking redo that. But which way would you have gone, Lisa?
Oh, absolutely, truly fair. I thought it kind of reminded me of like a Roy Rogers Western, like a song that would have been sung in one of those Westerns. Not that I enjoyed those that much, but to be totally honest, my comment on "Be My Love" was sappy, sweet mystery of why.
Exactly. But that means the next matchup gets started off by Harley, and it's number 19.
Oh, sorry.
My truly. Phil's the only one who Phil's the only one who gave "Be My Love" a vote. So yeah,
Oh, okay. But, thank you. Sorry about that.
That's all right. But that means that Harley gets started off the next one, and it's number 19 ranked, "The World Is Waiting for the Sunrise" by Les Paul and Mary Ford, or number 4 ranked, "Come On to My House" by Rosemary Clooney.
Come On to My House.
Yeah, I mean, these are both good songs. I'm not overly thrilled by either of these, but Rosemary slightly edges out Les Paul on this one. I like Les Paul's guitar work is always respectable though, because he was the master, he was the beginner of it all. So gotta respect that name alone. But Rosemary Clooney definitely did him over by like a smidge. But which way you want to go, Phil?
Well, Rosemary Clooney has a lot of roots in Cincinnati, so we're really fond of her here. But I had that ranked. I had the World Is Waiting for You, or for the Sunrise. I had that rated as the highest song on this list. Ooh, because of what what you're talking about, the guitar playing. It's like, like I said before, I feel like this whole, 1951, it's like, a lot of, I don't know, it just has a morass about it to me. I mean, a lot of it sounds like overproduced and a lot of strings and shit like that. And the songs that go to extend beyond that, I think deserve more recognition. And I think that Les Paul his playing on that song really was remarkable compared to a lot of the music, at least not the singing, but the music and the other songs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually looking ahead a little forward now to the years coming up, and I am not seeing any sign of rock and roll in the 50s for the next few years at least, like at least real rock and roll. I mean, I'm looking for like Little Richard and shit, and I don't think they're going to be around till like the maybe late 50s, early 60s. But
when did Rocket 88 come out?
I have no idea, but
that's early 50s, I think. But it's, I don't know, but not 51, obviously.
I mean, but Lisa, which way you want to go? The world's waiting for the sunrise, or come out of my house?
I did rate Come On to My House a little higher. And not just because of the Clooney connection. I
Yeah.
mean, we grew up watching Nick Clooney on the news. That's George's father. We kind of saw in the news he was joking about it with one of his people when George started living with Rosemary as kind of her, they called him her houseboy. So, that was kind of funny. And then the whole, I do have a problem with the weird accent she was using. Like she
Yeah.
was trying to be Italian. Philip commented on it being somewhat cultural appropriation. But yeah, it did still edge out the other song.
And CJ, which way would you have gone, even though Rosemary's taken it?
Yeah, I would have went with the other one just to vote against George Clooney.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to benefit him in any way, but you
No,
go,
but-
boy.
Make
You do.
But that means that we only have 2 matchups left in round 1, and the next matchup gets started off by me, and well, he has one more chance in this bracket still, but number 18 ranked Sweet Violets by Dinah Shore versus number 3 ranked How High the Moon by Les Paul and Mary Ford. And I gotta give it to Sweet Violet just because it reminds me of those songs we used to sing as a kid where everybody changes up like the lyrics, like right when it gets to like a dirty part. Like there's so many songs like that I heard on the radio as a kid. So I think it's the start of that, and it's a funny fucking song. Like every time you think you know what's coming next, like the first time you hear it, they change it the fuck up. It's like what the hell? But I and it's Dinah Shore. I mean, she's legendary. So, but Phil, which way you want to go?
Yeah, I remember Dinah Shore. Like Burt Reynolds had like a real close relationship to her. I remember her talk show. It was like it was going like I'd get home from school and it was on, and she was. I really like Dinah Shore. She's kind of like everybody's favorite aunt or something. And I ranked the song pretty high because I thought it was clever, like you said, where you fill in the blank. It sounds like she's going to say something
Naughty.
yeah, or and then she leaves it up to your imagination.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I went with Les Paul on it.
Yeah.
So
But which way you want to go, Lisa?
Oh, Sweet Violets. In spite of my brother's attempts to, he was that person, the one who dirtied it up.
Oh, of course. But CJ, which way you want to go?
Oh yeah, you got to go Dinah Shore. She was great friends with Betty White. You can't go against Betty White.
which means Dinah Shore does move on. But which way would you have gone, Harley?
Yep.
I can see myself voting for her down the road.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, it depends what wins this next one. And this next matchup is going to get started off by Phil. And it's number 17 ranked Sound Off by Vaughn Monroe versus number 2 ranked Because of You by Tony Bennett.
Yeah, like I said before, I really love Tony Bennett and all of his like I Left My Heart in San Francisco, of course, but again, the songs on this particular list, I'm going to go with the military marching song, Sound Off.
And Lisa?
I have to go with Tony Bennett on this one, Because of You.
And CJ?
Yeah, you got to. I had to go with Sound Off just because, being the military guy,
Thank you.
nothing better than a good cadence song.
And Harley?
Yep.
God damn it. I actually wanted this Tony Bennett song to move on because I really like this Tony Bennett song in this bracket. It was really, I love Because of You is classic. Like I've known that song for years. But I wasn't a
Oh.
big look at me copying the wrong look at me copying the wrong fucking song over. But I mean, Sound Off, I was not impressed with at all. I thought I was like, ugh, what the hell is this? But I guess Ron Monroe will move on to face the number 1 seed, which we'll find out who that is in the next round. But round 2 can begin, and we'll start off with Lisa. And it's Sin, It's No Sin by Eddie Howard versus The Thing by Phil Harris and his orchestra.
Huh. These are evenly ranked. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with The Thing. I like the novelty of it.
And CJ?
Plus, it was Phil did it, so.
Yeah, I must have missed some. Are there play-ins still or something?
No, this is round 2.
Okay, I missed. We already did Loveliest Night of the Year.
I said there are 2 songs that are buys because they're the highest ranked on each side.
Oh, okay. My bad. I missed that one. Yeah, The Thing. That was a really, really great song.
I agree, 100%. And Harley, which way would you have gone? Even though The Thing's moving on.
The Thing.
Yeah, and we have a sweep in the first match for round 2. That's for damn sure. The Thing is an amazing song. There wasn't many songs.
I think you skipped me, Jeremy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Phil. Which way would you have gone? I'm sorry. I forgot you were the last one on this one. I somehow counted somebody.
It's all good. The Thing.
Yeah, I knew. I just knew. But
Psychic.
Yeah. I just had to voice my opinion, even though it didn't count either. So.
Mm-hmm.
But CJ, you get to start the next matchup, and it's number 28 ranked, Undecided by the Ames Brothers and Les Brown, or You're Just in Love by Perry Como.
Perry Como.
And Harley?
It was Harry Como and what?
You're Just in Love versus Undecided.
The Ames Brothers.
You're Just in Love.
Yeah, the Undecided only got my vote last time because it was the better of 2 songs, but You're Just in Love definitely kills it, which means Perry Como is moved into the quarterfinals. But which way would you have gone, Phil?
You're Just in Love.
And Lisa?
Yep.
And that means that we have our second sweep of round 2. Watch round 2. No, it's not going to be all sweeps like I already telling this next matchup, because the next matchup gets started off by Harley. It's What I Love You by Patty Page versus Jezebel by Frankie Lane.
I'm sorry, I stepped away. What was it?
What I Love You by Patty Page versus Jezebel by Frankie Lane.
The first one.
Yeah, no. Jezebel 150% gets my vote over What I Love You. Jezebel is such a good song. I honestly could see it making the top 4. But which way you want to go, Phil?
Well, I agree that I like Jezebel quite a bit, but I'm going to agree with Harley on this one.
And Lisa?
Jezebel. I was listening to that song and I was like, am I listening to a Tarantino soundtrack?
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I knew it wouldn't be a sweep in this one, but CJ, you're the tiebreaker. Is it Jezebel or What I Love You?
It is Jezebel. All day, every day, all night.
Saith the music god.
Mm-hmm.
At least into the semifinals on this one for me. But and now we get to the final matchup in this side of round 2. And it is one of the songs we didn't get to yet. It's number 10 ranked Tennessee Waltz by Patty Page, going against the song that automatically got put in round 2, number 9 ranked Loveliest Night of the Year by Mario Lanza.
Oh, my first?
Harley's first.
Oh, okay.
Dick move.
Actually, you're first because I went first on the last round.
Oh, you are correct. Holy fuck, I'm wrong. And I gotta give it to Patty Page in this one. I really do. I wasn't a huge Mario Lanza fan. His voice just didn't do it for me. It was just like,
Oh,
if you're gonna be a singer like that, you gotta have one of those voices that sticks out and not just sound like every other
did
one.
you
But
listen to this song, dude?
multiple times. I actually. Oh,
I was gonna
Wait
say
a
the
minute.
first song, his song wasn't right for him, but on this one, oh, this song is.
actually, wait a minute. All right, I just listened to parts of it, and yeah, okay, I'm taking back my vote and getting into Mario Lanza. I forgot what song it was for a hot second. I think I was confusing it with what do you call it? With
The other Mario Lanza song.
yeah, I think I was confusing with "Be My Love." I think that's what it was because it's lovely. His voice is amazing in that one. But which way do you want to go, Phil?
I'm gonna hang in there with Patty Page, Tennessee Waltz.
And Lisa?
I'm going with the loveliest night of the year. Mm-hmm.
And CJ, if I need to ask.
Yeah, it breaks my heart to go against Tennessee Waltz, but loveliest night of the year, man. His voice is freaking huge in this song. This would have been a perfect song to be in The Sopranos. It's got that Italian, big voice.
Yeah, it does.
It reminds me of that, like when they sing like "O Sole Mio" type of song. It's just got that vibe to it, and when he hits those notes at the end, man, it's just like, yeah, that's it. That's the one.
And Harley, which way would you have gone?
Loveliest night of the year.
Which CJ, I don't think you're gonna like the match we made for next round, but we'll get there. And that means the other side of round 2 gets started off by Phil, and it's "Rose, Rose, I Love You" by Frankie Lane versus "Abba Dabba Honeymoon" by Debbie Reynolds and Carlton Carpenter.
Son of a bitch.
Abba Dabba.
And Lisa?
Means I love you.
And CJ?
This one's tough. You know what? I'm gonna go with Abba Dabba just because it's more playful. It's got that sort of fun vibe to it. Frankie Lane is fucking amazing, though. I love Frankie Lane.
And Harley, which way do you want to go? I'll throw a pity vote to Rose, Rose, I Love You, but I mean, Abba Dabba is more fun, and the whole monkey tail innuendo I freaking love. But that means the next matchup is going to get started off by Lisa, and it's "On Top of Old Smoky" by the Weavers or "My Truly Truly Fair" by Guy Mitchell and Mitch Miller.
Okay. It's got to be "On Top of Old Smoky."
And CJ?
Yeah. On Top of Old Smoky.
And Harley?
It's between Old Smoky and Truly Fair.
My Truly Fair.
Ooh. And I'm gonna have to agree with that. I know I prefer that song over "On Top of Old Smoky," but Phil's a tiebreaker, and I'm pretty sure I know which way he's going. But
yeah, I'm gonna go with "On Top of Old Smoky."
Yeah, I could have called that one. But that means the next matchup gets started off by CJ, and there's only 2 matchups left in round 2. But the next matchup is "Come On to My House" by Rosemary Clooney versus "Sweet Violets" by Dinah Shore.
Do I even have to say it?
I already know, but
It's
for
dinosaur.
dexterity.
It's dinosaur.
And Harley, which way you want to go?
I must have taken him off accidentally.
Yep.
And yeah, I like Come On to My House, but Sweet Violets is definitely way better. So it's going to move into the quarterfinals. But which way you want to go, Phil?
Yeah.
And Lisa?
Yep.
And we have a first sweep in a while, folks. But we'll see if that happens off in the next matchup. Because it's the last song. It's the number 1 ranked song that we didn't touch yet. It's going to be number 17 ranked Sound Off by Vaughn Monroe. Or number 1 ranked Too Young by Nat King Cole. And Harley starts it off.
What was the first one?
Sound Off.
Sound off, 1, 2, sound off, 3, 4.
I picked the second one.
Too Young. But, and yeah, I got to go with Nat King Cole as well. I mean, I wasn't a fan of the Sound Off song to begin with, but Nat King Cole is Nat fucking King Cole. I mean, there's just no way around it. So, and Too Young's a great song. So, Phil, which way you want to go?
Yeah, I did like Sound Off, but the King.
And Lisa, which way would you have gone?
This isn't even the best Nat King Cole song, but still, it's Nat King Cole.
I'm pretty sure he has more in the coming years.
Oh, yeah.
But which way would you have gone, CJ?
I got to give at least 1 to Sound Off. I just,
Yep.
the military guy in me.
Understood.
But that means the next matchup is in the quarterfinals, and we'll get started off by me, and it's The Thing by Phil Harris and his orchestra versus You're Just in Love by Perry Como. And yeah, The Thing beats out You're Just in Love for me by a lot. But which way you want to go, Phil?
No, I have You're Just in Love edging out The Thing.
And Lisa?
Yeah. Yeah. You're Just in Love. Gotta agree.
And CJ?
Oh, The Thing. All the way.
Which means Harley's a tiebreaker. Harley, is it The Thing or You're Just in Love?
The Thing.
Which means The Thing makes it into the semifinals. But that means the next matchup to see who it's going to face in the semifinals is going to get started off by Phil. And it is going to be number 11 ranked Jezebel by Frankie Lane versus number 9 ranked Loveliest Night of the Year by Mario Lanza.
Jezebel.
And Lisa?
Yep.
Damn it.
And CJ.
I'm going to go Loveliest Night
Who
of
has
the Year. So I can already see it losing.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure CJ sees the writing on the wall coming. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Loveliest Night of the Year.
You fucker. Which means I'm the tiebreaker. I'm gonna do this myself, but
Let me warm it up for you.
Jezebel's moving on. I can't vote against Jezebel. At least not yet. Next round.
I warmed it up for you.
Next round, maybe. Next round, maybe I can vote against it, but not this round. But that means Lisa starts off the other side of this quarterfinals. And it's going to be Abba Dabba Honeymoon by Debbie Reynolds and Carlton Carpenter versus On Top of Old Smokey by the Weavers.
Oh, Smokey.
And
What was it? Smokey
In an elderly showdown, Smokey.
Abba
Smokey.
Dabba Honeymoon or
Yeah,
Abba
Abba
Dabba
Dabba.
Honeymoon.
Abba Dabba.
And Harley?
Abba Dabba.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I wasn't a huge fan of On Top of Old Smoky from the beginning. So Abba Dabba Honeymoon definitely is making it through to the semifinals on my vote. But Phil, which way would you have gone?
Abba Dabba.
4-1 it moves on, but the last matchup in the quarterfinals gets started off by CJ, and it's number 18 ranked Sweet Violets by Dinah Shore, or number 1 ranked Too Young by Nat King Cole.
Dinosaur.
And Harley?
Yeah.
You know, I could make Dinah Shore win right here, but I gotta throw one in Nat King Cole because I'm pretty sure if I didn't, Chancey might come out of the abyss and just bitch slap me a couple times. But which way you want to go, Phil?
Nat King Cole.
And that means, Lisa, you're the tiebreaker. Is it Dinah Shore or Nat King Cole?
I gotta go with Dinah. This, if it was almost any other Nat King Cole song, but I just didn't
Yeah.
like this one much, so I'm going with Dinah.
I kind of wanted her to win, but for Chancey, I wanted to give Nat another chance. But that means the semifinals get started off by Harley, and it's the number 29 ranked The Thing by Phil Harris going against number 11 ranked Jezebel by Frankie Lane.
God damn it.
The Thing.
And yeah, like I said, the next round I think I could vote against Jezebel, and I definitely can because The Thing could win this, and I wouldn't be upset. But Phil, which way you want to go?
Jezebel.
And Lisa?
I'm gonna stick with my generation, Jezebel.
Which means, in much chagrin, CJ is going to be the tiebreaker between Jezebel.
It's The Thing.
Which means The Thing does move into the finals. But
Cool world.
You whippersnappers.
which means Jezebel does have another chance though in the third and fourth place match, of course. But that means the other side of the semifinals is going to get started off by me, and it's number 22 ranked Abba Dabba Honeymoon by Debbie Reynolds and Carlton Carpenter, or number 18 Sweet Violets by Dinah Shore, and I can't vote against Dinah Shore in this one. Over Abba Dabba Honeymoon, I'll take Sweet Violets any day of the week. But which way you want to go, Phil?
Yeah, I'm going with Sweet Violets.
And Lisa?
Yep.
Which means Dinah Shore works her way into the finals after 3 votes. But which way would you have gone, CJ?
I'm sorry, I got distracted. What was the other one? Dinosaur and
Abba Dabba Honeymoon.
Abba Dabba Honeymoon.
Abba Dabba Honeymoon.
And Harley, which way would you have gone?
Sweet Violets.
Which means Dinah Shore works her way into 4-1. We're gonna have a 4-1 versus a 4-1, and actually, I'm sorry, a 3-2 versus a 4-1. But the third and fourth place matchup gets started off by Phil, and it's number 11 ranked Jezebel by Frankie Lane versus number 22 ranked Abba Dabba Honeymoon by Debbie Reynolds and Carlton Carpenter.
Oh, Jezebel.
And Lisa?
Jezebel.
And CJ?
Yeah.
which means Jezebel wins third place. But which way would you have gone, Harley?
Jezebel.
Yeah, it would have been a sweep. It would have been a sweep regardless. So, but the final matchup gets started off by Lisa, and it's number 29 ranked The Thing by Phil Harris and his orchestra versus number 18 ranked Sweet Violets by Dinah Shore.
I gotta go with Dinah on this.
And
But I haven't
CJ?
been thrown into the thing for a while, so. But yeah, I gotta go with Sweet Violets.
And CJ?
The Thing.
And Harley?
The Thing.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna make it a little dramatic and give Phil the tiebreaker, but no, just in case he makes the wrong decision, I can't. So I gotta make the Thing win this whole thing because that was my plan from the beginning, and I am 100% okay with the Thing winning. Dinosaur could take second place to the Thing any day of the fucking week, but it set the course for so many fucking songs. But Phil, which way would you have gone? Have your moment of peace.
Well, you're damn lucky that you picked before me because that would have been Dinah.
I know it would have been. I know it would have fucking been. I know it would have been. That's why I fucking pulled that. But, folks, we have.
I can see in our notes that Lisa and I both have a thing against novelty songs, and that's kind of the way we kind of put that in.
Sweet Violets is a novelty song.
It is kind of, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a novelty.
I mean, they're both novelty songs in a way, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they're styles. But
Right.
that means, folks, in fourth place, we had Abba Dabba Honeymoon. In third place, we had Jezebel. In second place, we had Sweet Violets. And in first place, we had The Thing. Honestly, I'm not upset with any of these final four. They all belong in the top four. So
Yeah.
I feel like we did this year justice. And come back next month when we do 1952, and you'll see a lot of the same artists. So, Harley,
Same.
taking the whip back off the damn wall and handing the reins back to you.
Okay, guys. CJ, you want to tell them where they can find you?
Easiest place to find me at this point is Music God CJ playing, as you see it on the screen, .rocks, all one word. For the website, everything's going to be started and pointed at the website. So whether you want the YouTube reactions, the noise report, the loud list, website information, music reviews, food reviews, all of that's all going to the website. So find me there.
Okay, Phil and Lisa, you guys want to tell them where they can find you?
My house. Pod on all podcasting formats. That's a RuPaul reference. So if you don't watch RuPaul, you won't get it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you know where you can find me and Joker at. If you don't, sucks to be you. But we're here all the time. So that does it for this episode of The Asylum with Harley and Joker. Like Joker said, tune in next month and we'll go to 1952. But don't forget to tune in next week as we discuss something interesting or horrifying. Not sure yet. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
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 Thank you.